Greetings from the Humongous, the Lord Humongous, the warrior of the wasteland, the Ayatollah of rock and roller.
It was another beautiful day here in Palm Coast, Florida. Warm, highs in the high 70s. Almost felt not summer-like, but uncomfortably warm for January. Apparently that's going to change next week. We're getting hit with 20s and 30s. I can't figure out the wardrobe, so I'm going back and forth. I got warm shit on the bed, I got cold shit on the bed. I got tank tops, I got flip-flops, I got warmies, I got hoodies. It's all so crazy. But today was a positive day. The aqueduct project got still pretty much buttoned up today. I would have been fine with the trench, guys, but, you know, just lean with it, rock with it, I guess, you know. So they got all the piping all sized up, spaced up, elevated to where it needs to be, and they got all the seams glued and special tape to negate leaking. They got part of the area over here, or most of that area, covered with dirt after they put rocks down. And they're just about done with that. Jack may or may not be here tomorrow. It's Sunday. I told him it's a day of rest. Take your day. Shit's gonna be here when you get back Monday. But Mark is going on a week-long vacation on a cruise. So I was like, yeah, we might come for at least half a day tomorrow. Just try to knock as much out as we can, because once Mark leaves, it's just Jack. So I'm like, cool, brother, do whatever you want to do. You know, no rush. It's here. I had the conversation with him today. I was like, you know, I got to bring up, we haven't discussed the labor on the upgraded aqueduct project. And, you know, we're so over budget in a lot of ways. I just don't want to get blindsided. And he basically said, look, we always want to look for the best way to go about it with a project. We're, you know, so essentially we left it at is, if you want to be kind to us and give us more money, great. We'll meet in the middle. Because the one day he charged for the drainage project, or $300, it ain't going to cover 4 or 5 days of all of what they're doing. Was it necessary? I don't know. So we'll meet in the middle. We've already given them $2,000 in cash over the course of the project. We'll run the numbers. Everything else we're paying for on credit cards, so all the materials aren't included, and so we'll figure it out. I'm gonna be fair to him. I want to hold on to Jack. Jack's awesome. He's a jack of all trades, no pun intended. He's a good dude. First decent person I've met to do work since we moved here. We got screwed by a lot of people. So that's cool. It's coming together, man. You know, hopefully, if they do come tomorrow, they'll be buttoning up the rest of that, and they're getting it tamped. You have the tamper going a little bit over here, getting the dirt. Then you got some grading and raking and all that shit. And then once all that's covered with the dirt and they get it to where it's cool, I'm guessing that's going to speed up a lot, because then it's bring in the base, tamp it down, then bring in the pavers, get them set, level them up, get the pitch right, you know, polymeric sand it, and then eventually get the electrical stuff worked out. So it'll get done. A little slower moving than I anticipated, but it is what it is. But moving in a positive direction, so that's cool. YouTube killed one of my videos. This morning I woke up, it's like, we removed your video. The one where I chose, I was like, I flipped the coin. Apparently that they thought I was trying to sell something. I don't fucking know. It's like, your algorithms are AIDS. I appealed it and it got denied. I was like, click here to take this course to learn. I was like, I'm not selling anything. What are you talking about? All I did was, here, I flip a coin, I choose the ZCO, and then I put screenshot footage of the dude talking about the ZCO. I mean, I don't see what's... whatever. It's a lefty fucking outfit, YouTube, so it is what it is, I guess. I'm shocked I haven't had more videos killed. Usually it's about audio copyright. Sometimes anything gun related, they're going after you. So, whatever. Flex on the pores, be the miracle. Jake Miracle, fuck yeah. Well, where's the camera? It's over here. What's up? But a Stella R12 sitting by the pool. Shocker, I know. Gotta change things up every once in a while, man. Just sitting here contemplating life and all the bullshit that goes with it. I tried watching Terminal as Dark Wolf last night. Every time I start episode 1 and 2, I get bored. I don't know why. I want to sit through it and watch it, but I find I I'm like, I already know what kind of happens after this, and then I switch over to the original and start watching that again. I remember Scott telling me he kept Terminal List running on a loop, even if it was on mute, because he wanted to boost numbers up so it doesn't get dropped by Amazon. I remember he's like, dude, if you're not watching it, you're sitting in front of your TV, just hit play and hit mute and boost those numbers so we can keep that kind of content being popular. And I remember him telling me that. Scotto and Larry, still in my head every day. I miss them. I miss the boys. I miss texting them, shooting the shit, laughing. Yeah, it's life, I guess. We're not gonna go down that road. We're staying positive. So yeah, that's about it, man. I mean, hopefully tomorrow, if they do come tomorrow, I say take the day. It's a day of rest. I get it. Because Mark's going on vacation next week on a cruise, so we want to try and get this buttoned up at least, and move on forward. You know, it's taking a lot longer, the project as a whole, as I anticipated, but he's doing everything so OCD intensely correct and proper. I'm not used to that. I'm used to getting screwed over by dudes. I knocked that out, no problem. Half a day, here you go, it's done, give me my money. So it's refreshing. I'm a bit of an impatient soul. Instant gratification is always the thing. So I said, Jack, take your time, as long as it takes. We'll work together on the labor costs. I know without a doubt when you're done, it's going to be beautiful and perfectly done. And for longevity, that's what's most important. So, that being said, no progress on the ZCO, hasn't been dropped off yet. I'm guessing it'll happen early next week. He sent it overnight, sent me the tracking, but it hasn't been dropped off, so I guess we'll get it next week. Again, instant gratification. You're not getting it right away. That's cool. I'm not going to rush out to the range with it anyway, most likely. I'm still curious what I'm going to run it on. Should I try it on the HK? 2 to 10 on 11 inch? I don't know. So other guys are doing it with the tackers on 11.5, so we might try it. It's probably overkill, but most likely it'll end up in the LMT 14.5 piston, I'm thinking. It doesn't have glass in it currently. It makes a lot of sense, but we'll try it here, try it there, have a little fun with it, man. Check out that pristine, super Gucci glass and the DMR reticle and figure out what makes the most sense, and then move on forward to the promised land. Shooting 4 MOA. Alright, sniper. That's it. Gonna chill out for a while, have a few more beers. A shocker, again, I know. Change it up. Hope you're having a good weekend. Being safe, making good choices. Don't drive drunk, don't use drugs. Stay off of motorcycles if you can. If you're under the influence of even a beer, keep an eye, heads on a swivel. If you are riding, be careful. Late night rides, you might want to ease up on those. At least daylight, you can see shit from afar at night. That's probably what killed Larry. That and the gallons of booze he was probably on. But still, you can't see black rocks on a black road with no lights, even if you're sober as fuck. So I don't know what to say about that. Still want to ride one day, but I'm like, so many. The universe just keeps telling me, no, not for you. Not a good idea. We'll see. I don't know. I wouldn't want to leave my dog staring at the door wondering when I'm coming back and never coming back. It would break my heart to know that. I wouldn't want my mother to have to deal with that kind of pain. Those are the two main things that stop me from getting back on a bike right now. If my mother goes off to Ohio, as we used to tell Auntie Pam when people passed away, they went to Ohio. I don't know why. But if she's gone, I'm always going to have dogs though, so you know, I don't see my life ever not having some dogs. They may not be big Rottweilers forever, but gotta have little buddies, you know. So I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you about that. I know I was on a mission and I did pretty well, and then that Grom accident fucked me up. Broken ribs, it kind of scared me at what could happen, and I backed right off again. So I don't know if I'm ever gonna get back on two wheels. I'd like to. I'd like a red, white, and blue painted Harley Davidson. America, fuck yeah. Maybe a trike. Hard to drop a trike, right? Be the fat boy trike guy with a sidecar with a Rottweiler and a Cane Corso chilling. I don't know. We'll see what the future holds. I don't know what to tell you. At any rate, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have fun. Be safe. Hopefully we get some progress updates into the new week. Get the SDCO on the door so we can check that out. And once this project's done, we're definitely going to the range. We're going to do some shooting, both bench and action-based stuff. And I'd like to move on forward into the 2-6 and get out and do shit and celebrate Larry and Scott by getting out there and doing the things, celebrating their life. Get this fall patio all done up. We'll get new lights going. Maybe we'll have a little festive celebration of Larry Fuck You and Scott Bonnell barbecue, and I'll invite some boys over, some of Larry's friends, Jack and Mark, and maybe just hang out, have some cold ones, throw some meat on the grill, and raise a toast to two amazing human beings that are gone way too fucking soon. Amen to that, brother. So I might try Terminal as Dark Wolf again tonight. We'll see. Hang out with James Reese. Move on forward. Till next time, your boy, Jake Merrick. Peace.
What the fuck is this?